Liz WOLFE over at Reason, a website that I typically find to have some really good reporting and opinion pieces, has come out against Elizabeth Warren, who is actually doing something that I agree with here. She's advocating for the IRS to come out with their own version of TurboTax for free filing. If you don't know what TurboTax is, it's a software that lets you input relevant information about what you've made during the year, and it tells you how to appropriately pay your taxes. I studied accounting in college. I took a tax class that was very difficult, and I can testify to the fact that it is often very unclear when you're working through the paper forms that the IRS gives you what is the appropriate amount of taxes that you should be paying. And I've also used TurboTax not within the context of that class, and I can tell you that it's so much easier. And for the IRS to still be operating exclusively on paper forms in 2021 seems to me rather ridiculous. Now, they make the argument over at Reason that this is not something that the government should be doing, that the government does not need more funding to do this, and they make the argument that this is something that's best done within the free market. I completely disagree with that. I think that it's 2021. Our government should, if they're going to extract this much money from us, at least make it easy for them to drain our pockets. At least make it so that you don't have to hire a CPA if you're a normal person without any sort of crazy tax returns to file. And I don't think that it would be something that would actually cost the regular person that much, because it's a system that you can build and then it will be used by millions and millions of people, so you can really spread that cost out over the years. Now, on the other hand, government's pretty bad at doing almost everything that it tries to do, so it will doubtlessly, if they take this endeavor up, take twice the amount of time and money that it should. That being said, I think that it would be a long-run benefit, and there's definitely the possibility there that they collect greater tax revenues just because people that would have slipped under the radar, because the reality is that most people will never be audited by the IRS in their lifetime, would end up paying their taxes just because they would know how the hell to do it. Or people that might not have paid the correct amount of taxes would end up doing so. I rarely will compliment something that Senator Elizabeth Warren does. I think that most of her policies are pretty terrible, but in this instance, I do agree with her, so tip of the hat to Elizabeth Warren.